As I'm out here in Thailand, I was thinking a bit about how much you actually need to live here in terms of a dividend. Smoking the cigar, doing some quick math. Let's start with the expenses as a basis for how much money you would actually need, and then let's calculate dividend from that using conservative yield. So right now, where I'm staying, just here by this nice pool, normal houses, that's 24,000 baht for 1 month, and you can get that a lot cheaper if you want to. You have the room service, you have laundry, people putting water, quite okay standard of living. But I have friends who can get this for 14,000 baht for a month. But let's use the 24,000 example. Now that's 630 euro for 1 month. For context, comparing to the West, that's less than a shared room in a flat or a solo room in a shared flat. So that's 630 euro. Of course, then you're gonna have other costs like transportation, training, entertainment, food. So let's roughly double that. Let's say you need $1,500 a month down here. That's 57,000 baht. It's very good. You can live very well on that down here as a solo person. Trust me on that one. No good cigars, but very healthy food, training, accommodation with services, and just a very relaxed lifestyle. So that means that you need about $18,000 every year. That's 1,500 each month. So let's use that as a cost basis for the amount of total capital needed. Let's assume a conservative dividend yield, in this case of 6%. MPW, that I talked a lot about on this channel, currently has a yield of 6.24%. Normalized funds from operations for this REIT for the last 2 quarters has been 14 cents a share, and they have paid out dividends of 8 cents a share. This has been cut from 30 cents earlier down to 15, and then court imposed with the prospect bankruptcy down to 8 cents a share. This has just lifted, by the way. So we have a very interesting earnings call here coming up. So let's assume the 6%. If you take 300,000, you multiply it by 0.06, you get 18,000. That's the 1,500 every month American dollars in dividend. Quite conservative. You can look at Pfizer, they pay roughly 7% in dividend as I'm recording this video. And the dividend portfolio that I'm covering here, showing on the channel, it paid $900 in dividend this October. That's a bit higher yields, but a lot of them from MPW as well. So $300,000. That's not an impossible number. Compare that to, for example, American numbers, what some of the financial institutions say you need for the American dream. That's 4.8 million now, with the house, the 2 cars, the yearly vacations. Up 600,000 just from 1 year ago. Thank you, inflation. But that really gives food for thought. when you are doing your retirement planning, don't just narrow the search down to the West, to these legacy brand countries, but widen the search a little bit, and you're gonna get a lot more bang for your buck. As a single man, you know, you could easily retire on $300,000 down here in Thailand. And for even cheaper prices, you could look at Vietnam. Then you need even less. Just some food for thought. That's been it for this video. And as always, hope you guys make a ton of money, whatever investments you decide to make. Take care now. Bye bye.